Welcome to our Bible challenge at 8:30 on a Friday night. It's halftime of the Petersburg football game, and I came out here on the front porch. It's an early fall, crisp, cool evening. We have the little heater going here on the front porch, putting off a little heat. It makes it cozy. We're looking at Psalm 27 this evening for a few minutes. Psalm 27. This is a psalm written by David when he was in a point in his life where in some ways, he felt like there was no hope. He was being chased by his enemies. There were people who were opposing him being king. His own son had risen and led a rebellion and had, behind David's back, been talking to the people and had convinced a large portion of the people to side with him. And David didn't want to fight with his son. He loved his son, and so he was kind of between a rock and a hard place. And David found his hope and his strength for what was going on in the future in God. And he had confidence in God, and that was the antidote for his fear and his confusion and loneliness and why he was on the run from his enemies. Here, listen to what he says in Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? David says, why do I have to be afraid? I've got God. The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though a host should encamp against me, and my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise up against me. And so David says, if war would break out, in this will I be confident. And the way David says that, in this will I be confident, it's like he's making a conscious decision to trust the Lord. One thing have I desired of the Lord, and that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. David said, I want to be close to God. Instead of your heart melting in fear and in depression and loneliness, instead of your heart melting with all that, instead let God melt your heart with him as you get close to him. David says in verse 7, Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me, and answer me. I believe that even though David was making an effort to trust the Lord, there were still times that doubts would arise, and he was looking around, God, where are you? I need you to answer me. In verse 9 he said, Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. And so David's talking, pleading with God. He needs his help. And then verse 13 and 14, he kind of closes the chapter. He says, I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage. That phrase, when you see be of good courage, that can be interpreted, take heart. Take heart. Wait on the Lord, take heart, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Instead of giving up, just lean on the Lord. So if you're struggling right now, be close to the Lord. Let him be the fire that warms your heart, melts your heart for him. Have a blessed evening.